So is he playing in the afternoon with you too? Because he playing there. He'll be there. Oh, just use three. Just use three. Hey, make your money. No bid. I'm hooked. I'm hooked at 10. Sure that I need that money, not him. That's what he said. I just bought that at Alien Healing. What? Alien Healing. It's 16 channel. If I can get this to link up. Yeah. If I can get that to link up, everything will be good. But I don't want to reset this now and start all over. Yeah, just that.
doesn't want to share you
I
with
want
me.
to sit next to Paul. I want to sit next to Paul. Why are you depriving me of him? How are you? No, how are you? Looking for what do you say?
Every person.
I was asking, so I knew that someone was going to join me, and her husband ended up in the merge. Yeah, but just, I think he just got vertigo. He's the guy with the old, right? Always playing the fool. Yeah. That's why I always say, are you sure what is so painful? What?
Why do you always blame me?
Why? Why? How are you, Paul? Yeah. Anyway, I see you, I didn't know. You want to put the hat? Oh, no, no, she didn't. I said, Nicole told me
This
they're
is the
waiting.
person that I was with. Is he from Nashville?
So she ended up being in the hospital with him. And she's just sending me a message with a scared face. Like, I want to be there with you. And I have been sitting here with him. Well, no, he was getting whatever they do. You know, to get the dialysis, like they need to insert something. So they've done surgery. Around it. Okay, Queensland.
But it's around the peninsula. Marianne has a friend who's captive, but she doesn't want to go along, so we said we'd go along. This morning was like,
They think they're different. Yeah.
Good morning, folks. I just wanted to let you know we'll be starting in about 5 minutes. We're just waiting for community buses to arrive.
I got inside info. So Roger says that he shouldn't have cookies.
he says he just waits and she doesn't like, he's making the decision on behalf of the place.
Broadcast audio check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, I just said they were not around for each other, racist ones. And you took that as, well, I think you took that, and you should respect me.
Yeah, because if I go to the beach. Oh yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
always, we're in Houston. I feel like you could be there everywhere with this house. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's go to the fish fry. It's not kind of a deal.
You know when ducks have a little fight, ducks in the water, and then they think they're losing, they do that, and they kind of float away. So I learned to do that. I tell my grandchildren also when they get angry, like, flap your wings, get it out of here, get it out of here.
You need kids to do that. So you got, where are they?
My youngest son is in New Brunswick membership. Yesterday I heard on the news was an earthquake 3.5 near membership. I know, I heard it was in the car driving and then
It's okay.
3.5 is
Not so bad.
what is the big one? 7.
yeah, 6, 7, yeah. At any rate, so my son lives in New Brunswick, he has 4 children. He's the youngest. My daughter is the oldest, she was my uncle, she is 3. And second, he was in Australia. He's a It's like a war zone. It's like a war zone. I mean, even just driving on those highways, and then, like you walk into a, I don't know, you go out, people are like obnoxious, they don't say hello, nobody holds the door open, you know. People are so busy in their lives, they don't even smile.
Another 3 months. And I remember watching it this morning. I suddenly thought, are these my people? I'm not sure they are. I don't know. But definitely in Toronto.
Did you say hi to my son?
You know what, should I?
No.
Hello everyone, could I ask you all to please make your way to your seats so we can start the program.
I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of His Honor, the Honorable Mike Savage, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia, and Her Honor, Miss Darlene Savage. Please be seated. As we gather today to commemorate Emancipation Day, we begin by acknowledging that we are gathered in Jabukduk, in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. We recognize the Mi'kmaq as the original stewards of these lands and waters, whose history, culture, and enduring presence continue to shape this place. Today, as we reflect on the abolition of slavery throughout the British Empire and honor the resilience, courage, and contributions of African Nova Scotians and Black communities across Canada, we also acknowledge the shared histories of Indigenous and Black people. Histories marked by injustice, perseverance, and the ongoing pursuit of truth, dignity, and justice. May this gathering strengthen our commitment to reconciliation, equity, and respect as we work together to build a future where every community is valued, every story is honored, and every person has an opportunity to thrive. Thank you. My name is Rael Simone Williams, and I am the Assistant Director of the Black Cultural Center. I am glad to be your host for today. Glad you're here to join us, and a special hello to those who are watching at home. At this time, I would like to welcome vocalist Hayley Smith to come forward to sing the Canadian National Anthem, followed by the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice.
Sing a song
Wow, what a way to start. Thank you so much, Miss Haley. Thank you, everyone. The Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia is pleased to coordinate and plan this event annually. Russell Gross, our CEO, will now offer an official welcome.
Morning, everyone. On behalf of the Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia, it's my great pleasure and honor to welcome each of you here to this year's Emancipation Day commemoration. Here at the beautiful Halifax Waterfront, and we have some beautiful weather here today, and it's a place that holds history and a place of reflection. I'd like to begin by acknowledging our distinguished guests, elected officials, community leaders, elders, youth, and every member of the public who took time out this Saturday morning to join us. Today we gather to commemorate one of the most significant moments in our shared history. On August 1st, 1834, the Slavery Abolition Act came into effect across much of the British Empire. While freedom did not immediately bring equality, justice, or opportunity, it marked a turning point. It was the beginning of generations of resilience, determination, pride for our community, and hope. Here in Nova Scotia, we carry a unique responsibility. Ours is one of the oldest and most enduring Black communities in Canada. From the Black Loyalists to the Jamaican Maroons, to the refugees of the War of 1812, and countless others who followed, our ancestors have helped build this province while overcoming extremely difficult barriers. Today we honor their courage, their sacrifice, and their unwavering belief in a better future. We also take a moment to think of those who lost their lives to the business of slavery. As we reflect on our past, we also celebrate a remarkable future. We also celebrate the remarkable contributions that African Nova Scotians have made and continue to make in every sector of society, in education, in business, in public service, arts, science, sport, and community leadership. Their achievements remind us that our history is not only one of struggle, but also one of excellence, innovation, and perseverance. Today's ceremony is also a reminder that that work has to continue. Emancipation is not simply about remembering what happened nearly 2 centuries ago. It is about our renewed commitment to building a society where everyone has an opportunity to thrive, where racism and discrimination have no place, and where the future generations who inherit this place, this province, and this country know that we see things and that the community is growing in a diverse fashion. I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all those who have made today possible, in particular the Government of Nova Scotia and the Office of African Nova Scotia Affairs for its continued leadership and support, Dave Benoit, who's in the front row here, and the team at Build Nova Scotia for welcoming us to this historic location, the Canadian Race Relations Foundation for its commitment to advancing inclusion and anti-racism across our country, and to Eastlink Community TV for them helping us broadcast this so it can be seen across the country. To our volunteers, performers, and organizing committee, and of course the staff at the Black Cultural Center, and everyone who worked behind the scenes, thank you. Your dedication to making this day a special day and a special day of remembrance is very powerful for us. As we begin this year's Emancipation Day, let us honor those who came before us, celebrate how far we've become as a united community, and recommit ourselves to the work that is ahead. Thank you. Enjoy the program.
Thank you, Russell. And at this time, I invite His Honor, the Honorable Mike Savage, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia, to bring remarks.
Well, good afternoon, morning. Good morning, everybody.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's great to see so many folks here. We've got MP Braden Clark is here, His Worship. Mayor Andy is with us. So many councillors, they must be missing each other in the summer. Not so they come together. It was the same thing at the Multicultural Festival last week. It's great to see all the councillors, Brad, and of course our minister, Twyla. It's a pleasure to see you. The great Senator Tony Ince is here with us. I see Lisa, of course. Is Susie there? I can't. Are you standing? I can't tell. Susie. Anyway, all of you. It's good to see. I also just allow me to recognize Tracy Jones Grant, who Andy now has the pleasure, along with the councillors, of working with. But TJG just told me that the anti-black racism work is coming along well in the city, which I think is really awesome, and the council is supporting that. And dear friend Dolly Williams, who is here, who has been the co-chair of the African Nova Scotia Road to Economic Prosperity. And you wouldn't know it looking at people like Dolly or Dr. Ross. These people go back to my father and some of the times he spent out there. And so it's so nice to see all of you folks here today. Now that's just the beginning. Okay, no. As the King's representative, it is a privilege to join you as we gather to mark Emancipation Day. This is a day that invites us to remember the abolition of slavery in the British Empire, to acknowledge the profound suffering caused by the transatlantic slave trade, and to reflect on the responsibility we all share in building a more just and inclusive society. À titre de représentant du roi Nouvelle-Écosse, c'est un privilège pour moi d'être parmi vous aujourd'hui afin de souligner la journée de l'émancipation. Cette journée nous invite à commémorer l'abolition de l'esclavage dans l'Empire britannique. Each year, this occasion offers, and I want to thank Dave Benoit too, as was mentioned. So Dave, I know, he runs an organization. Is it build, develop, promote, what's it called? Yeah, build, that do really well. But he always finds a way to support causes that matter to the whole of community. And I know, David, you would have helped to make this possible today. This occasion offers an opportunity not only to remember a defining chapter in our shared history, but also to recognize the remarkable resilience, leadership, and contributions of African Nova Scotians and people of African descent. So this is a day of reflection, a day of learning, and yes, a day of hope. On August 1st, 1834, when the Slavery Abolition Act came into force, it did bring an end to the legal enslavement of millions of people. And while that historic legislation represented an important milestone, it did not erase the deep injustices that slavery created or the barriers that continued long after emancipation. That history is a very important part of our shared and imperfect story. Remembering it honestly allows us not only to acknowledge past wrongs, but hopefully to better understand the work that continues today. Nova Scotia has been profoundly shaped by African Nova Scotians and people of African descent for more than 4 centuries. Contributions that have strengthened every aspect of our province, from public service to education to business, science, the arts, sport, community leadership, and the pursuit of social justice. And I just said the pursuit of social justice, and I thought of Wanda Thomas Bernard, who is here too. Wanda Thomas Bernard, who is here. We honor those whose vision and determination have advanced equality. People like Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard, whose leadership have helped to secure federal recognition of Emancipation Day in Canada. She was the one. Allow me to recognize somebody who Darlene and I have become very close to and is a predecessor in my office, Dr. Mayanne Francis. Of course, the Honorable Twyla Gross with us today. Donnie Oliver, Calvin Ruck, Professor Sylvia Hamilton, and so many others whose dedication continues to enrich us here in Nova Scotia and our country of Canada. So as we commemorate Emancipation Day, let us reaffirm our commitment to creating communities where every person is treated with dignity, where opportunity is shared and where diversity is recognized as a strength. By learning from our history, today but throughout the year, and listening to one another, we can help to build a future grounded in fairness and respect and understanding. I want to thank the Office of African Nova Scotia Affairs and the Black Cultural Center. The Black Cultural Center, Russ is doing some unbelievable stuff. And keep an eye on that. I tell people across the country who don't know about it, and I know that a lot of people do now, what's going to be happening at the Black Cultural Center in the coming months and years. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you to the leadership of the department in organizing these events and for the ongoing commitment to preserving history, promoting understanding, and strengthening communities all over the province for all of us. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Wololiak.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is now my privilege to welcome to the podium the Honorable Twyla Gross, Minister of African Nova Scotian Affairs, to share an official proclamation.
Good morning, everyone. His Honor, Mike Savage, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia. Her Honor, Darlene Savage. A Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard. A Senator Tony Ince. MP Braden Clark. MLA Susie Hansen. MLA Lisa LaChance. Mayor Andy Fillmore. MLA, Brad McGowan, distinguished guests, elders, community leaders, and friends. It is wonderful to be here with you today. A thank you for the invitation, and thank you to the Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia and everyone who helped organize this year's Emancipation Day celebration. Each year, this gathering reminds me why Emancipation Day is so important. It brings together African Nova Scotians and people of African descent, families, friends, neighbors, and allies from not only across our province, but across the country, across sort of the world. And I want to give a shout out right now to two friends that I met from California. It brings together African Nova Scotians and people of African descent, families, friends, neighbors, and allies from across our province. It gives us the opportunity to remember where we have come from, celebrate who we are today, and look ahead with hope to the future we are building. Emancipation Day marks August 1st, 1834, when the Slavery Abolition Act came into effect across the British Empire. It reminds us of a painful chapter in our shared history, but it also reminds us of something just as important: the extraordinary resilience of African Nova Scotians and people of African descent who, despite unimaginable hardship, continue to build families, communities, and opportunities for the generations that followed. That legacy lives on today. It lives on in our families and community. It lives on in our artists, our educators, our entrepreneurs, our faith leaders, our volunteers, and young people. And it lives on in gatherings like this one. One of the things that I appreciate most about today is the opportunity to simply be together, to reconnect with old friends and to make new ones, to celebrate our culture and to watch young people discover the rich history of African Nova Scotians and people of African descent. Those moments matter because history is not only something we read about, it is something we share, it is something we pass from one generation to the next. As Minister of African Nova Scotian Affairs, I have the privilege of meeting African Nova Scotians and people of African descent from every corner of this province. I meet young people stepping into leadership, community organizations creating opportunities, businesses that are growing, artists sharing their talents, and elders whose wisdom continues to inspire the next generation. Every one of those conversations reminds me that the story of African Nova Scotian and people of African descent continues to shape the history of Nova Scotia. Every generation adds a new chapter. Today is a celebration of that story. I hope you take the time to listen to someone's story, learn something new, and celebrate the people around you, because community is one of our greatest strengths. And when we come together like this, we deepen our understanding of one another, honor those who came before us, and help build a stronger Nova Scotia for the generations to come. Finally, Emancipation Day calls us to remember, to rise and to act. The road ahead is ours to shape with courage, with unity, and with the unbreakable spirit of our people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do throughout the year to preserve our history, celebrate our culture, and strengthen communities across Nova Scotia. We are not finished. We're just getting started. And the strength of this community ensures that we will finish well. I wish you and your families a meaningful and memorable Emancipation Day. At this time, I wish to read the proclamation. Whereas people of African descent were enslaved in what is now Canada, including Nova Scotia, and Emancipation Day provides an opportunity to remember this history and its significance for our province. And whereas on August 1st, 1834, the Slavery Abolition Act came into force across the British Empire, making an important milestone in the long struggle for freedom, dignity, and human rights. And whereas Emancipation Day provides an opportunity to honor the resilience of African Nova Scotians and people of African descent and recognize their enduring contribution to the growth, diversity, and prosperity of our province. Therefore, I, Tim Houston, Premier of Nova Scotia, do hereby proclaim August 1st, 2026, as Emancipation Day in the province of Nova Scotia, and encourage all Nova Scotians to reflect on the significance of this day and to take part in commemorative events across the province. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Gross. At this time, I would like to welcome Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard to join us with some remarks. Senator Bernard has been a tireless advocate, ensuring that Emancipation Day is recognized across the country, and also my former Sunday school teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to welcome and thank all of you for being here, your honors. And you know what? I'm just going to say I welcome all dignitaries, every one of you. Every one of you who's watching online, you are all special. I'm grateful to stand with you today. It's really wonderful to be back on the waterfront, a place that holds memory. This water carried our ancestors' pain, carried their critical hope, and their unbreakable spirits. When we gather here, we gather where history still speaks and history is still being created. This year for my remarks, I will use 3 R's to anchor them. Remembrance, reflection, and responsibility. That's the teacher in me. Hold these three words. So remembrance. Remembrance calls us to honor the ancestors who carried hope through darkness across the ocean. They endured the unimaginable, yet they held on to a vision of a future where their descendants, we, us, could stand here and claim our rightful space in this place. Their endurance is the foundation on which we stand, and today we remember them. We honor them, and we commit to carrying their legacy forward. The second word, reflection. Reflection asks us to acknowledge the work of our ancestors, the work that they did so that we could survive. Their courage steadies us, and their dreams live boldly within us. I stand here deeply aware that I am living the dreams that my ancestors whispered across generations. Dreams of truth-telling, dreams of dignity, dreams of leadership, dreams of belonging. Reflection reminds us that we are not here by accident. We are here because they believed in us. And my third R word, responsibility. Responsibility calls us to pick up the torch and create a future where our young people not only survive, but thrive. The dreams of the ancestors are now in our hands. Responsibility means creating and confronting systems that still seek to limit us, building structures that uplift us, and ensuring that our children inherit not only our stories, but our strength, our resilience. Reflecting on the present, I know this is an important moment in our collective history. Did you know that on March 25th, 2026, the United Nations General Assembly named the transatlantic enslavement of Africans as, and I quote, the gravest crime against humanity. Ghana led that motion. CARICOM stood firmly with them, the Caribbean nations. 123 nations voted in favor. 3 voted against, and 52 abstained, including Canada. Quite frankly, I was shocked and deeply disappointed by Canada's abstention. And I plan to understand, I need to understand why. I take it as my responsibility to uncover the truth as to why Canada abstained. But you know, this global declaration reminds us that our journey towards justice, our journey towards truth, and our journey towards reparations is still unfolding. It calls us to speak up and speak out with clarity and with conviction. And you know, it's also a reminder that Canada's recognition of Emancipation Day in 2021 was only a first step towards recognition. We still have miles to go, many miles to go, before we reach true justice in our communities, the justice that our communities deserve. But still we rise. We rise in remembrance. We rise in determination. We rise knowing that our story is not yet finished. We rise knowing that our history is still being written. And this season is so rich with meaning for people of African descent worldwide, and we invite our allies and supporters to join with us. On July 25th, the world honored the first International Day for Women and Girls of African descent, celebrating brilliance and confronting barriers. Today, Emancipation Day, and we've already heard from His Honor and Minister Gross about, and Russell about the significance of Emancipation Day. On August 23rd, we observed the International Day for the remembrance of the slave trade and its abolition, a day to remember the millions of stolen lives and the resistance that refused to die, the lives lost during the, quote, gravest crime against humanity. And on August 31st, we celebrate the International Day for people of African descent, a day that honors our survival, our creativity, and triumph. Together, these dates form a tapestry of liberation, guiding us from memory to movement, from grief to growth, from surviving to thriving. Today, we stand tall in our history. Let us move with purpose toward reparations, towards equity, and towards liberation. And let us work boldly to emancipate our minds. And let us celebrate the beauty, the brilliance, and the boundless possibility of people of African descent everywhere. So as I close, I invite you to share the 3 R's: remembrance, reflection, and responsibility. Share these with your families, with your communities, and in your workplaces. Our ancestors lit the path. Our children carry the torch. And together, we accept our responsibility to work collectively to build a better, a bolder, and a more equitable future shaped by truth, held by community, and lifted by freedom. When you leave here today, and those who are watching online, as you reflect on today's activities, I want you to ask yourself, what action will I take to help move us forward? 2 years ago at Pier 21, I've got some competition. 2 years ago, at Pier 21, in partnership with the Black Cultural Center, unveiled a History Exposed, the enslavement of Black people in Canada at Pier 21, an exhibit curated by Dr. Afua Cooper that confronted a history that has been hidden. And as I said on that day, our history is not just a story of oppression, but of strength, of creativity, and survival. We must honor that legacy by continuing to fight for justice. I made a public commitment that day to bring that exhibit to the Senate, and I'm proud to share that that traveling exhibit will be displayed in the Senate of Canada in September of this year. It's a reminder that small actions can have a big impact. So I want to invite all of you, as you leave here today, to think about what action you will take. And I will thank you for your commitment, not just to the day, but to what this day symbolizes. Thank you. Asante.
Thank you, Nicole, as well. That was wonderful. She flew over there and got them to lower their music. And of course, thank you, Senator Bernard. That was so charged up and really to the point of the meeting of today, and your hard work and dedication to this, and we honor you for that. Thank you. August 1st, Emancipation Day was declared federally in 2021. in Nova Scotia was one of the first provinces to also recognize this important day in 2021. Senator Tony Ince was a provincial minister at the time and led the adoption. Today, he brings remarks as a senator.
Is it still morning? Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is for everyone. I'd like to first of all acknowledge your honors. Thank you for being here and thank you for your commitments. And to all the dignitaries, Minister Gross, Senator Bernard, for your wonderful remarks and comments. Braden Clark, Mayor, Mr. McGowan, my municipal friends, thank you for your hard work. And last but not least, the elders in my community. Those elders thank you. Those elders whose hard work has gone on long before I entered this arena. Those elders who have stood up and made it possible for me to be where I am today. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. I'll make this quick. Emancipation Day. Yes, it's important. Reflect. Look at it. Look at what it means. But most importantly, I'm going to ask my community and our allies who have stood up and have had this fight with us, recognize that, number one, we as a community, we need to first, as was mentioned, emancipate our minds. We cannot move further if we don't come together and emancipate ourselves and work with each other. We have to begin to work with each other. We've got people willing to work with us. Folks, you may not like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. We are our own worst enemy. We can't get out of our way. Let's work together. Let's hold each other up. And let's make sure that we recognize that Emancipation Day really means something. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Ince. It is my honor to invite the Member of Parliament for Sackville, Bedford, Preston to bring remarks on behalf of the Government of Canada. Braden Clark.
Okay, I think we're officially there. Good afternoon, everybody. And I just want to start by saying that I'm very happy today to have drawn the short straw in the speaking order following Ministers Gross and Senator Bernard and Senator Ince. I think what you see today is the passion, the commitment, the integrity that the elected officials and the folks who are in the Senate as well have for this community and the contributions that they've made. And also one of the trickiest parts of being an elected official at times is going to big events like this where there are lots of dignitaries and forgetting someone. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat, so I will just say there's a lot of important people here all throughout this crowd, from the front to the back and all around us. So let's give a round of applause to everybody who came out today. As you heard, I am Braden Clark. I'm the Member of Parliament for Sackville, Bedford, Preston. It is a real honor for me to be here with all of you today to recognize Emancipation Day. This is a day to reflect on the strength, leadership, and contributions of Black communities across Nova Scotia and throughout Canada. And as we all know, in Nova Scotia here, that history runs particularly deep. African Nova Scotians have called this province home for more than 400 years. From the Black Loyalists and Jamaican Maroons to the refugees of the War of 1812, Generations of Black Nova Scotians have built communities, raised families, and helped shape the province that we know and love today. That legacy lives on in historic communities, including North Preston, East Preston, Cherrybrook, Lucasville, Upper Hammonds Plains, all of which I'm very, very proud to represent. And I believe 52, Russell, is the right number, 52 historic communities across this province. These communities endured slavery, displacement, segregation, and systemic discrimination. But that history cannot be defined only by injustice. It is also a history of leadership, of culture, of faith, of entrepreneurship, service to community, and optimism. And as we know, the Black Cultural Centre for Nova Scotia, and Russell, thank you for hosting us, plays an essential role in preserving and sharing that story. It reminds us that Black history is not separate from Nova Scotia's history, it is central to it. And it is central to the story of our country also. We see that history in people like William Hall, the first Black person and the first Nova Scotian to receive the Victoria Cross, which is on display at the Centre. It's an amazing artifact. We see it in the courage of Viola Desmond, and we see it in the countless Black Nova Scotians whose names may not appear in history books, but whose work, sacrifice, and leadership build stronger communities. Emancipation Day also reminds us, and this has been mentioned, that changing a law does not immediately change a society. The Slavery Abolition Act came into effect on August 1st, 1834. More than a century later, 112 years later, in fact, Viola Desmond was arrested for refusing to leave a section of a theater in New Glasgow reserved for white patrons. That shows us that progress is not linear, progress is not inevitable. Progress is built on hard work and determination, and as Senator Bernard said, resilience and responsibility and reflection. It requires honesty about the past, action in the present, and a commitment to always keep moving forward. That responsibility belongs to all of us, but it is especially important for those of us who have the privilege of serving in public office. But we know that government program obviously is not enough. Real progress also depends on listening to communities, recognizing barriers, and ensuring that Black Canadians have a meaningful and central role in shaping the decisions affecting their lives. And as Minister Gross alluded to, I'll finish here this afternoon, with a quick story. As the Minister alluded to, we met two lovely women from Northern California, beautiful Bay Area. Miss Williams, who's here on vacation, and her great-grandmother, I believe, is from Nova Scotia. And she had come here to learn more about that and try to find the story of her great-grandmother and what that meant. And all of us know that feeling when you get to connect with somebody whose name appears on a page, but whose blood runs through your veins, whose experiences run through your mind. So that, I think, Ms. Williams, and I hope it's okay that I shared that, but I just think it's such a moving example of the community that we have in this province is central to this province, to this country, but also to the world, and its roots run very, very deep. So thank you all very much for having me, and I appreciate it and enjoy Emancipation Day. Thank you.
Thank you, MP Clark, for your dedication and support, as always. I would now like to welcome His Worship Andy Fillmore, the Mayor of Halifax, to the podium.
Thank you. Here I am. Thank you very much, Rael. Wonderful emceeing today. Really honored to be on the dais with you. And I just want to, maybe we can just all remember the singing that started us off today. That was absolutely remarkable. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for that, Haley. You raised every voice that's here today, that's for sure. So thank you for that. The dignitaries and elected officials have all been mentioned. I do want to welcome my council colleagues. Deputy Mayor Patty Cuddle is here. Councillor Jean St. Amand, Councillor Laura White. I see Councillor Virginia Hinch from the North End here, and I wave a hand if I'm not. And there's Councillor Patricia Purdy at the back there. So welcome to all of you, and it's lovely to see you here. In addition to the other dignitaries that are present. Rael, you said that Senator Bernard was your Sunday school teacher. I think we all get taught something every time there's a microphone in the senator's hands. I certainly learned something today, so I just want to say thank you for those stirring and important words. Really, really grateful for that. And Minister Gross, you read the provincial proclamation. I know that many people in present today were at City Hall 2 days ago, where we had the municipal proclamation and an indoor flag raising, because it was very much raining that day. And we heard and thanks to Tracy Jones-Carter for organizing that and her team. We heard the remarkable words of a man whose name I have trouble pronouncing, but his nickname is Maps. And I wonder if there might be a copy of his speech available that could be shared. It was absolutely stunning, and will make a lovely companion to Senator Senator Bernard's piece. I want to, well, first of all, thank you for having me be part of marking Emancipation Day today. I want to start, importantly, by recognizing the African Nova Scotian communities whose history here in this province spans more than 400 years. It's absolutely incredible. And the leadership of those communities, including elders that are here today and other community members that are here today, your resilience, your contributions have shaped this municipality, this province in ways, in profound ways, in ways that aren't finished yet. So I want to say thank you to that. Now, our colleague in council, Janet Steele, is not present with us today. She's unable to be here, but I want to just share with you that because of her work, and Janet represents Beachville Lakeside Timberley, when council meets next in August, we will begin not only with an Indigenous acknowledgement, but an African Nova Scotian acknowledgement, and that will be true of every council meeting going forward. So I want you to pay attention to that, and that's because of Councillor Steele. So much of great importance has been said already. I'll try to make a humble contribution here. But what I'd like to say is something I said at City Hall a few days ago, and that is that I think if we can, it would be important to try to hold two perspectives at once here. The first one looks at the past with great honesty, the very difficult past with great honesty. We remember the millions of African people who were enslaved through the transatlantic slave trade. We acknowledge a difficult truth, and that is that slavery didn't happen somewhere else. It happened right here in this harbor, on this shoreline and other shorelines in our province. It's part of the history of Canada, and it's part of the history of Nova Scotia. On this day in 1834, when the Act came into force across most of the British Empire, it ended legal slavery, but it did not end injustice, did it? The barriers that were created by slavery, they were reinforced through generations of discrimination. Those did not disappear. Their effects are still with us today. But the second perspective that I hope we can find a way to hold is the one that looks forward with optimism. It recognizes how far we have come, how far we still have to go, but it also draws strength from those who brought us here, and it believes that we can build a more just and inclusive future when we build that future together. And that's what Emancipation Day asks for us, I think. To listen, to learn, to face difficult truths, while continuing to work towards a community where everyone belongs, where every voice matters, and every person has a chance to thrive. Halifax, as we've heard, in HRM, Halifax Regional Municipality, is home to one of the oldest and largest African-descended populations in Canada. That history lives in our neighborhoods, it lives in our culture, it lives in our institutions and businesses, it lives in our civic life, it lives in our churches. It lives in generations of leadership and creativity and perseverance and community building that continue to make this municipality stronger. So today, we honor those who fought for freedom and all those who have carried that work forward since, often in the face of tremendous adversity. The past must be remembered, but the future is ours to shape. So thank you for being here, for remembering, and for helping to build that future together. Happy Emancipation Day.
Thank you, Mayor Fillmore, for your remarks. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Micah Smith, founder of Crescendo Fest, who has collaborated with the Black Cultural Center today to share details about the festival and what is planned for this evening at the Dartmouth Ferry Terminal Park.
What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? Happy Emancipation Day. I'm really glad to be here and to be a part of this historical moment. Many years ago, I had the opportunity of traveling to Africa, to Ghana, and I was there, spent my 19th birthday there, actually. But yeah, I got to take in Emancipation Day in Ghana, and that was a moment that I will never forget. So I'm really excited to be here with all of you today to talk a little bit about Crescendo Fest. So Crescendo Fest is an annual festival that was created to celebrate African Nova Scotian and Black artists because I believe that Nova Scotia is second to none when it comes to talent. And a lot of my favorite talent is from our communities. And I don't see that as often as I should represented on stages across the province. And so I wanted to create a space for our artists to be able to perform freely without judgment. A lot of the time when we go to spaces, we have to water down our performance, and that's not fair to us and does a disservice. And then, we just can't pop up at any venue because the color of our skin is a problem. Most recently, I don't know if you heard, but one of our well-known DJs was told at a place that he attracts a rough crowd. That's a problem. And so that's one of the reasons why Crescendo Fest was created. It can't continue. My grandfather, the Reverend Wallace Smith Sr., the late Reverend Wallace Smith Sr., was a trailblazer with gospel music, with his preaching and teaching. He loved everybody, and he did not get the accolades that he deserved from the Nova Scotia music industry or the industry in general. And so I wanted to make sure that things that happened to him and the gospelers didn't continue to happen for the artists that we had today. So very honored to celebrate Renee and Haley Smith here today, who will perform. Haley has already performed. Later on this evening, you're all invited to Ferry Terminal Park, 7 p.m., where we will celebrate Jody Upshaw. We have Baraka, who's an artist originally from Africa, but lives in Newfoundland now. He'll perform gold medalist Elise Clayton, who recently went to Dublin, Ireland, and won a gold medal at the Dance World Cup. And she also came in overall for her age category in hip hop. So we're gonna celebrate her tonight. We're very honored to have 5-time Juno Award-winning artist Toby, who's here with us today. Toby will be headlining the show tonight. DJ RS Smooth will be on the stage. It'll be hosted by Ralphie, and we're just gonna have a great time. There will be a Black vendor market, and I just really want to show that African Nova Scotian and Black people here can produce high-quality shows. We have world-class talent, and you just have to believe in it like we do. So I hope to see all of you wonderful party people at Ferry Terminal Park, starting at 7 p.m. We're gonna end with fireworks, and then, we will continue and help make change musically in the province. All right, thanks, friends.
So, now I would like to call up Renee Smith and those folks to come up and give us another tune. Please and thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I sound like church. Emancipation Day, wow, what a topic. Being a daughter of North Preston, it hits home. It hits home, just knowing what the ancestors went through so we could enjoy the luxury of telling this story. I don't take it for granted. I stand on their shoulders proudly, and I use the gift that I inherited from them to show who they were and the legacy that they'll continue to leave. We have a responsibility to tell it in a way that only we can, and so in honor of our grandfather, the late Reverend Wallace Smith, we celebrate every victory already won and every victory to come. So thank you all for being here. We're gonna do 2 songs, I believe. And yes, hopefully if you know any of them, you can sing along. Sorry. I'm getting off program. For real. I'm getting off program for real. We just heard this, so I hope it's correct because I don't want to be embarrassed. But we do have a special birthday. It's true? Oh, okay. All right. Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard is celebrating her birthday today. So, in the spirit of North Preston, we're going to sing happy birthday the way we do it up home. Is that all right? Yeah. All right. Well, we're singing happy birthday to you. We're singing happy birthday to you. Singing happy birthday to you. We're singing happy birthday to you. Well, you look good, you look fine. We hope you have a real good time singing happy birthday to you. We're singing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. When you're weary and when you're feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them. I'm on your side. Take your part. Oh, when trouble comes and pain is all, it's all around. Thank you.
Have you ever searched for something or someone to make your dreams come true? And have you ever hoped for a hero to come and rescue you? Have you ever searched for something or someone to give you everything you need? And have you ever prayed for a miracle to come and set you free? You just dream big, don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Have you ever wished upon a fallen star? Wishing you could be anything you want. Yeah, yeah. Have you ever wondered what you could be? Oh, just look inside yourself and you will see. Yeah. Oh, if I believe in myself, I don't need nobody else. No, 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 no. I can do anything. Oh, yes, I can. All I have to do is dream. Oh, dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream small, no, no, no. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all, no, 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 no. Don't dream small, no. If you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. At all. Thank you.
Micah Smith, Haley Smith, Marie Smith. Happy Emancipation Day, everybody.
Wow, everybody. I know I wasn't prepared to get that emotional today, but I know it wasn't just me with wet eyes in the crowd. I was overcome with emotion. Thank you, ladies, so much for that. Both of those pieces were so important for today. Before we finish up, as the program comes to a close, I would like to share this special Emancipation Day act of remembrance. And at the end, if you could join me in a callback. Torn from their homeland, their voices silenced, their names erased, yet memory pulsed in their blood. Through waters dark with sorrow, through chains that broke the soul, they endured, carrying the seeds of freedom. From Africa to Nova Scotia, across the historic communities, through to the diaspora, a promise passed on. At the setting of the sun and the rising of each dawn, we remember, we honor, we rise. We remember, we honor, we rise. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those who made today possible, including the Government of Nova Scotia, Build Nova Scotia, the Canadian Race Relations Foundation, and Eastlink Community TV. Now, if we could all rise for the departure of His Honor, the Honourable Mike Savage, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia, and Her Honor, Ms. Darlene Savage. You may be seated. So this is the end of our program today, and I just want to thank you all for being a part of this historical day. It means so much to the Black Cultural Center, to the Black communities, historic Black communities, and I hope it was as meaningful to you as it was to myself. You can also join us. We have Opus Cafe at the back. We've provided some takeaway lunch bags as well. And then we also have Freedom Culinary. We have little coupons if you'd like to come see us, where they have a deal where you can acquire some food from them as well. So they're handing them out right now in the back. Thank you all for being here, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to go to Albany for Crescendo Fest, please. Thank you.